Hey friends, it's Tiny. I'm so glad to be back with you on the midweek devotional and just to share some things with you. And when I grew up going to VBS, went with my grandmother to M-House VBS at M-House Baptist Church and loved it. It was a much smaller church in a much smaller town. But one of the songs we sang every day of VBS, all the years I went there, was I've decided to follow Jesus. And I've decided to follow Jesus. You're probably singing in your head already. No turning back, no turning back. And so as we sing that song, it's a song that's near and dear to us as we grew up going to VBSs. But looking at the history of that song brings kind of a little bit more inspiration into what those words really mean. You know, in 1904, they had a revival in Wales. And the missionaries that joined there, from there, they were inspired by God to go out and preach the good news to those around. One of those went to the northern area of India, the Garo Hills. And it's an area known as an area full of savage tribes, very savage tribes that were just not very welcoming to guests for sure. As the missionary made his way up to the area, he was stopped by many people. You do not want to go up there. You don't want to go. Stay back. They're not going to be inviting. They're not going to be welcoming and listening to you. Don't waste your time. But he continued on. And as he got up to the tribe, he started witnessing, telling people about Jesus right there, living there in the tribe or nearby and getting to know them. One of the tribesmen named Noxing accepted Jesus as Lord. And the more time he spent with the missionary, he learned the Bible and started even quoting some of the scriptures. As he started working with the missionary, his whole family also accepted Jesus. There was him, his wife, and his 2 children. The chief was not happy with this at all. And so one day the chief grabbed all the tribe together and pulled out this tribesman, not the missionary, but the tribesman, there into the community and said, I hear that you've accepted this Jesus as Lord. And I want you to deny him and not have faith in him. He's false and you don't want to go that route. We want to hear you deny him now in front of everybody. And he said, Chief, I'm sorry, I've decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. At that time, the warriors gathered their arrows and their bows, and they killed their children. Then he turned back to the tribesmen and said, you see how serious I am in this. Deny your faith. Give it up following this Jesus, and you will live. And he said, though none go with me, I still will follow. This tribesman said. The warriors took their arrows and killed his wife. So there's only him standing left. And the chief said, you see how serious we are in this. You must deny your faith. You must give this up. This is not important. And he said, the world behind me, the cross before me. No turning back. He still stayed firm in his faith to Jesus. The chief ordered the warriors to then kill him. Then the chief responded and said, how could this guy, faced with death, continue to have faith in Jesus? A man that lived 2,000 years ago, how could he still have that faith? As the chief continued to seek out those answers, he was really torn as to why this was there, why this guy had such great faith. He himself accepted Jesus as Lord. As he accepted Jesus, the chief, the rest of the town and tribe did as well. In fact, the song of the tribe became, I have decided to follow Jesus. And the words of the martyr that was there became the tune of the tribe. Now, it was a different song, of course, than we sing in VBS, and even different than the same tune sung at the Billy Graham Crusade that people sing as they're coming forward to accept Jesus as Lord. But it made an impact in that tribe. You know, when you're faced with a tough situation, what choice do we make? You know, when we're baptizing children, we have them in their baptism t-shirt, those that want to wear it during baptism, and it says on the back, I've decided to follow Jesus. You know, we hope we never are faced with a tough challenge like that, just as this tribesman was. But we also want to know that when we're faced with that challenge, what choice are we going to make? Have we decided to follow Jesus? Though none go with us, will we still follow? And do we really see the world behind us, the cross before us as we follow him? Friends, I hope your faith is that strong. I hope you as you continue to live each day, as you get out of bed each morning, you make that decision, I've decided to follow Jesus. And through the decisions you make that day, you continue following him. You know, friends, just a word of encouragement, Jesus is always there for us. Our faith in him is strong, and we need to live that out daily. And so as we pray for you each week, we need to pray for each other and encourage each other to continue living out our faith. Hopefully we're never faced with the martyrdom that this tribesman was, but we are faced with tough challenges and tough decisions. And we always make the right decisions to follow after Jesus. I hope you have an awesome rest of the week, and we'll see you soon.